Welcome back to the Peggy Smedley Show, the podcasting voice of IoT and digital transformation.
Hello, everyone. This is Peggy Smedley of the Peggy Smedley Show. We are coming to you live from CES 2020, and I am here right now with Johan Pedersen. And it's Johan, welcome. I'm so excited to have you here. How's it been so far of the show?
It's been amazing. We're so excited to be here.
And you know what? You are with Silicon Labs, correct?
Correct.
All right. So now, tell us, because when people think of Silicon Labs, what do they think of?
They think of a wireless solutions provider for Internet of Things.
Internet of Things. But what are we going to talk about today? Because that's what I'm excited about.
We want to talk about smart home.
And you know, when we turn around here, there's a lot going on about smart home.
Yeah,
5Gs,
smart home is everywhere.
Everything, right? Everybody wants to talk about it. But when you walk around and you see things, what's the most exciting thing that gets you excited when you think about smart homes right now?
So smart home has gone from being like a niche play for the tech enthusiasts, and I'm so excited about smart home getting into everybody's home now. People are starting to want this. Before it was like a niche, gimmicky play, and now it's like people really see the value of bringing smart products into their lives, and I'm super excited about that.
Do you think the reason people understand it now is because, is it the big players like Google and Amazon, or is it really the companies like what you guys are doing because you help them understand where the technology is and how we can really leverage it as consumers?
It's a collaboration. We have been working with all these partners for many years, and we are now finding the industry coming together. 2020 is really the year of smart home collaboration, and it's a lot of work from many companies during the past 20 years that has brought us up until this moment, and this year things are really taking off.
I think that's a really important point that you say, collaboration. I think when we think about technology and we think about the Internet of Things, I think we have to talk about the ecosystem.
Yes.
Because you can't really make the Internet of Things work without it. And you guys have a partnership that you just announced or have had with Z-Wave. How is that so important?
So Silicon Labs is the Z-Wave technology provider, so we provide software and hardware for the Z-Wave products. And we have now announced that we are opening the Z-Wave technology, inviting more technology vendors to provide and promote Z-Wave. We really believe that Z-Wave will expand beyond where it is today by bringing in more technology providers. Z-Wave has seen a huge growth the past many years, and we've been able to get it to where it is today because we've been extremely focused on the smart home. And now we're at a point where we want to take it to the next level. And in order to do so, we need to bring in more partners, more vendors to really take it to the next level.
Talk about that with me, because part of the frustration the average consumer has is you buy something, it's not easy to connect, it's a frustration, you use one thing, it's not seamless. But when you buy something now or you want to connect it and it's on a common protocol, so to speak, like Z-Wave, it's easy, it's seamless. The average consumer says, I'm not frustrated with it. Is that the idea that you want to get, that the partners are all working together with Z-Wave?
Yes, definitely. So interoperability is key for the future success of the smart home.
Yeah.
And today, the products we're seeing now are still on multiple different technologies. When we go home in our homes, I have many technologies in my home, and I still use a variety of different apps. By using interoperable technology, you can interface several smart home products through one interface. That is very important, and Z-Wave is all about interoperability. And by enabling more providers of Z-Wave, we bring that ease of use to many more products. And we have, on top of that, we have the new initiatives also with connected home over IP. So we have these two huge new topics of 2020 that brings the industry together in Z-Wave as well as in connected home over IP.
Go into more detail about that, because I think the average consumer we can't advance products in our home without actually producing these products. Manufacturers have to bring them and make them secure, because we hear all the horror stories of somebody hacking into a baby monitor or whatever. So when we bring these new products and we make them, and manufacturers produce these really great connected home solutions, they have to be there so we as consumers feel comfortable. How is that helping us?
Yeah, so there's three big topics that we're focusing on as a technology provider for smart home Internet of Things. We're focusing on the interoperability, we're focusing on the security, and we're focusing on the ease of use. So we want to solve the technology fragmentation, we want to enable trust with the consumers, that they do not have to worry, is this product safe? Is my data safe if I introduce this piece of product in my home? And we want to make it easy to use, so it's just plug and play. You do not need to worry about the logo that's on the box. You just get it into your home and it just works. So those topics are the key focus of us and our customers, who are the product manufacturers.
When you talk to customers today and you talk about those three things, ease of use, plug and play, security, interoperability, all of these kind of things that we have, what seems to be the number one thing that plagues or worries the consumer today? Is it safety? Is it interoperability? What comes to mind when you talk to them?
So when I talk to consumers, being my friends or family, like they're asking like, what product should I buy and which one will work with what? We have not solved that yet. There's a lot of good integrations now with the big smart speaker ecosystems that we are working with, and you can see these different works with programs from the different big companies, and that has gotten us a little part of the way, but we're not there at all yet. So what we're working on now is to get rid of the need for those individual works with programs, that everything basically just works together. You do not need to worry about that. You do not need to come and ask me, Johan, will this light bulb work with this door lock? So that's where we want to
So
go.
basically you're tired of your friends saying, can you make this work? I can't make it work, and they hand everything to you and say, please make it work. Please connect it for me.
Well, I'm excited that they are now like coming and saying, hey, I bought these smart products, and because they know I work with it, and they're like, and I'm super excited to see that. And then the second part that happens then is I need to consult them on the technologies, right?
What applications are here at the show right now that you really like?
So I'm all about full smart home. So our homes today, our smart homes today, are not really smart. They're more like controlled. They're more just like connected, and you can interface it via the voice assistant or via a switch. I'm super excited about the path onto the context-aware home, the automated home, the home that knows what you like, what you want, so you don't need to interface with your home. It just works. It just creates the environment that you need in the specific situation without you having to do anything. And I see that we are getting onto that path with sensors, with more and more AI coming in, and these new initiatives on converging wireless technologies onto interoperable systems between the big players, enabling all these products to come together, communicate, share data, to enable this real smart experience in the smart home.
Are we there now, or we still have a ways to go?
We still have ways to go.
How long before we get there?
So,
And put on your prediction hat.
So my prediction hat is that today we see an average install of maybe like 5 to 10 products in people's homes. And in order to get to that full smart home experience, we're talking like 50 plus 100 products per home. So I believe that will happen sort of in the 3 to 5 years time span, that will sort of be more of a mainstream use of smart home. And the reason that we can get there is that the wireless technologies are now functioning so well in terms of range, the robustness of your RF, the power consumption. You get 10 years of battery lifetime on a current cell battery. So a lot of the products can be just like install and forget. And together with the big tech companies now joining forces and agreeing that, hey, our systems need to be able to talk together, be interoperable if we want to make this happen.
Your home right now, how smart would you say your home is?
It's pretty smart. I have basically any type of product that you can
Are
find.
there some products you like more than others in your home? Would you
So,
say that do
so
better?
the most important thing for me is that my girlfriend is happy with how our home operates. So she's my main test person, and she's gone through many tests. And the cool thing is that she loves that when she opens the door of our home, that she comes home to a lit home, a warm home, a secure home. And when I've been changing systems and changing parameters, and she finds that, oh, suddenly the bathroom light is not turning on automatically, she has to press the switch. She's like, that's so annoying. That means that she actually really likes it, and she appreciates the smart home functionality we have in our home. Also, like the curtains go up automatically in the morning, and like it's amazing to wake up to daylight instead of a buzzing alarm. So my girlfriend, she has approved of smart home, and this means that there's something about it.
The comforts that she's had with that you've taught her or helped her realize in a home is now she's become spoiled in going to like a hotel that doesn't have that.
Yes.
She's like, wow, I realized, that I can't have that anymore. Are we working then to a home ecosystem that we can expect like that will be fully connected like that, will be just like you just described?
Yeah, so that is possible today through various professional and smart home installers that can come and give you this full smart home experience. That's been possible for several years. What's changing now?
But that was expensive.
It was
you
super
could say
expensive.
it was, who
Thousands
only
of
the
dollars.
really big,
Yes.
homes,
Yeah.
are to do that.
Yeah, now it's becoming mainstream. You are now able to do that with the DIY systems. So what's changing now is the level of technology knowledge that you need in order to introduce these systems. So before, there is complex installs, you need to do code to make scenes in your home. Now with C-Wave Smart Start functionality, just plug and play, it automatically securely connects when you install a new product. And with a lot of the smart home providers making systems that have pre-made scenes that can sort of make the simple functionality for you. But what is missing is, I don't really want this light to turn on like that. I would rather like it dimmed a little bit there, and I would like something over here. There's a lot of custom use cases that the systems, without that intelligence, the AI part, that we will not be able to bring mainstream before these things come together.
When we look at the big picture of what's happening with the smart home and then branching it out to bringing that smart home to the rest of our lives, the way we work and play and in our whole society, will we be able to extend that further? Do you see that connection? To once we have it in our home, to bring that to our car, to other things. Do you see that in the rest of our lives?
Yeah, we definitely see that. We have a lot of our customers are expanding their smart home services across neighborhoods, into the yard, into the cars. We work a lot in smart city IoT as well as industrial IoT, and these things are coming together. And companies are doing business together, and see the value of collaborating and not just staying in their individual silos, and that's super exciting.
When we look at the products that are here today and we see what's happening like at Eureka Park, where we see all the new innovators coming up with new ideas, will we see this birth of, we've been talking about smart homes, we said it for quite some time, of all kinds of new ideas that we don't even know yet that might emerge for the smart home, that bring our entertainment, our appliances, our garage door, like you just said, things in our yard, the way we water our plants and things like that.
Yeah.
To make it simplified, but yet there might even be products we don't even know yet still to
Definitely.
emerge.
Like I expect smart home technology or like IoT to just get embedded everywhere around
1% of yet IoT is all we're using still, right?
Yeah, like there's tremendous
AI.
opportunities still. Like I expect smart home technology getting implemented in furniture, in drywalls, in every appliance in the home, making this full experience, making you able to monitor everything in your home and making sure that there's no leak or like there's...
Will it get so smart that it will know I don't want to say our feelings, but will it know that the way we like things, the way our moods are at certain times? Do you see the smart home will advance to that stage?
I expect that, yeah. That it brings extra comfort.
A living, breathing thing, so to
Yes,
speak.
definitely. The home knows you. You are the most, in your most personal, intimate self when you're at home, and the relationship with the home, with all that data, you can create amazing experiences.
How is that not at some point then opens the door for being the bad guys, the nefarious guys, being able to hack your home
Yeah.
when you want to be the safest?
So smart home is making homes secure and safe by monitoring for fires, gas leakages, and so forth, and can even let you know when you're not at home that if something is wrong. It keeps you safe from burglary and from any unwanted people in your home. But at the same time, it's super critical that everybody in the industry ensures to make secure smart home products that cannot be hacked. So that's where the hardware security piece, the protocol security piece, and sort of the cloud and interface security piece is super important. But nobody in the industry is not looking at security right now.
Everybody's got to work together. This ecosystem that we just talked about has to be tightly integrated.
Everybody knows that if they have a security issue, it hurts everybody else. So that's why, from Silicon Labs' point of view, we provide secure hardware and we provide the secure wireless protocol software to ensure that you have a secure wireless product that you can't hack.
What's your URL so our viewers can find out more information about what you guys are doing?
So I would point you to scilabs.com and the /workswith event, because we actually have a huge smart home conference in Austin in September this year, where we're bringing everybody together. We're bringing the big tech guys, the Amazon, Google, Apples of the world, and the small DIY guys from the Eureka Park, and enable them to connect into all these big ecosystems, bringing them all home to Silicon Labs, collaborating on bringing smart home to the next level.
I love it. Johan Pedersen, Manager of Product Marketing for Home and Consumer Business of Silicon Labs. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you.
All right, we are out of time right here, and you just heard where you can learn more, but stick around. We've got more to come right here from CES 2020 in Las Vegas. Remember, this is the Peggy Smedley Show, the podcasting voice of IoT and digital transformation. Tweet at us at ConnectedWMag. And with great technology comes great responsibility. We'll be right back after this quick short break.